Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. Glad you're joining me. We are talking about what you can do right now to stop the anger and rage that goes on in society. There's an epidemic of it. And hello to everyone joining me. There's an epidemic of anger and rage in the world, and I think you'd agree. And you may be thinking, well, what is something that one person can do? And something that one person can do is taking action today in your home. So, I hope you have something wonderful to drink, like coffee. Cheers. And sit back, relax. Before we get started, let me tell you who I am. I am Celia Kibler. I am the founder of the Day of Calm Foundation and the International Day of Calm, Pumped Up Parenting, and the co-founder of FunFit Family Fitness. I am the award-winning author of Raising Happy Toddlers, won the Mom's Choice Award. This is a manual, guys, so you know how we always say, why don't kids come with a manual? So I wrote one, available in English and Spanish, along with my 3 children's books, all available at celiasbooks.com. Okay. I'm also mom. I'm a mom of 5 kids, 2 I gave birth to and 3 I gained through marriage, and a grandma to 9 kids. So bring you years and years of experience, professional, real life parenting, education, all combined into about a little over 40 years of experience that I can help you with your journey through life and your children's journey through life. And my passion is to work on ending all this anger and rage. There's an epidemic of anger and rage. And how are we going to end it? What can we do? Well, what we can do is taking action right in our own homes. And I just returned from a conference in Canada where I conducted a workshop, and it was the 2024 World Forum on Childcare and Education. Amazing. 750 people around the world came together in Canada to talk about improving the lives of children, and I was so grateful to be there. Welcome. Thank you for joining, and please share this out, because the more people that can take action on ending anger and rage in their own world will blossom and will breed more calm. We have to start creating more calm. All right. Hi, Anne. How are you? Longtime friend. Haven't seen in a long time. Okay. So I'm going to give you 5 things that you can do right now. And it may be things you have to change, maybe things you have to alter, that will help reduce the chaos and the stress in your home. Hi, Izzy. Help calm life. Okay. So, the first thing I want to tell you to do is to start slowing down. Half of the problem in the world and society today is that things just move too fast. Everything is going high speed. Everyone's got to be here, be there. Everyone's got to do like so many things and squeeze so many things in a day. How many times do you hear people say there's just enough time, not enough time in a day to get things done? We need to start slowing down. And if you agree, give me some kind of emoji, heart, comment. Let me know that you agree that the world has to take a step back and we personally have to start slowing down. What does that mean? That means stop overscheduling you and your children. Some kids, they have so many activities, they can't even do their homework. They can't even take school seriously because they're so swamped with things to do. They can't even have downtime. We all need downtime. We all need time to just chill. Beautiful, wonderful, creative things come from just stopping and letting your mind rest. Think of the things you think of when you're driving in a car or you're taking a shower and like you have like this great idea. That's because we're giving our brain a chance to reset. Okay, another sip of coffee. So stop overscheduling, give your kids downtime, give them the opportunity to say, you know what? I'm bored. Boredom is great because it gives you a chance to be creative. Okay, number 2, more structure, not less structure. Why do I say that? Because in your family, and I know I just said the thing about downtime. That's different than what I mean by structure. In your family, everybody has things they need to accomplish or do. They need to get dressed, you need to eat meals, you need to take baths, you need to do homework, you need to do your work, whatever it is, there are things we have to go to bed, we have to get sleep. There are things we have to do. So start structuring your day. If kids don't live with some amount of structure, with limits, with boundaries, with routines, if they don't live with that, they live in chaos. Structure gives them safety, security, love. It makes them have a higher comfort level, more comfort, less stress, less anger, less irritability, less rage. So start creating schedules, daily schedules, routines. What's the difference between a routine and a schedule? A routine is micromanaged sections, segments of an overall schedule. So you may have a schedule that says we wake up, we eat breakfast, we go to school. The routine part of that schedule is a morning schedule. It's like we get up, we go to the bathroom, we wash our face, we brush our teeth, we get dressed, we put on our shoes, we come eat breakfast. That is the micromanaged morning schedule, morning routine of a schedule. You should have a morning routine, an afternoon when they get home from school routine, an evening routine before bed, all part of a daily schedule that everybody knows what's going, who's coming, who's going. Okay. You need to have boundaries and limits as part of the structure. Kids need to know that there's just not a free for all. We all have boundaries and limits in life. Your children should too. Once again, gives them comfort and love. It is not mean. Many parents think it's mean. It's not mean. It's actually, if you want to debate mean, it's actually mean not to have boundaries and limits because you are causing your children undue stress. That's going to lead to feeling chaotic, anger, rage, irritability, yelling, screaming, all of that. So let's calm it down, put a little structure in your home. More encouragement, more positivity. Notice what your children are doing right. Notice what they do right, because I'll tell you, they do a lot more right than not right. If you're at work, notice what your employees or your coworkers are doing right. Don't look for all the wrong. What you look for is what you'll focus on. So if you're always looking for the negative, you will focus on the negative. But if you start looking for the positive, for the things that are going right, you will find more of that. Once you see something going right, you see your children doing it, an employee doing it, say something. Don't just notice it, tell them you noticed. Honey, you did a great job helping me with the dishes. I really appreciate it. Thank you for working on that project that we needed. Your contribution was so valuable. Tell the people you love that you notice what they're doing and the effort they're putting in. Your husband fixes something in the house, thank them for it. They do something in the yard, your spouse, your partner does something in the yard, thank them for it. They do the dishes, thank them for it. Be appreciative. You will win huge progress when you start appreciating the people in your life. And while you're at it, appreciate yourself. Again, notice the positive. Notice the good. Don't focus on the negative. I'll repeat it again. What you focus on is what will grow. So if you focus on the good, that will grow. Your children will want to do more things that make you proud. They ultimately want to make you proud. So let them know when they do, and they will do more of that. You need to have consequences. All choices that we make in life have consequences, all of them. So if you make a good choice, it has good consequences. Make a not so good choice, not so good consequences. You need to have consequences. So many parents will say to me, well, they keep doing this, they keep doing this. And I'll be like, well, what do you do? And they're like, well, I don't know. I just tell them not to do that. There needs to be consequences. Children need to know that life has consequences. Just like when things go right, there are goals and rewards that they may work for. When things go wrong or they're not listening or they're not, they're causing issues or fights or whatever battles you're dealing with, there should be consequences. Okay. And number 5, these are things you can do today. Start offering more choices and more responsibility to your children. When a child makes a choice and states that choice, they are also taking responsibility for that choice. If you ask a child, honey, I see you're playing, it's almost time for dinner. Would you like 2 or 3 more minutes to play? And they say 3 minutes. They now have made a choice and they have to take responsibility for that decision. They also need household responsibilities. Whatever they're responsible for in the home, it may be dishes, maybe their laundry, maybe picking up their room, maybe vacuuming, whatever their responsibilities are, so that they know that being in the family is part of a bigger community. The world does not center around them. They are part of a community. And that first community experience is your family. So give them responsibilities. They are not too young. A child learns to be responsible by having responsibilities. So you want to end the anger and rage. You want to end all this anger that's going on in society. It's starting with the way people are being raised. It's starting from birth. If a child is being yelled at all the time and hit and being parented aggressively, they're going to come out filled with anger and rage. If a child is being parented respectfully with these things in place that we talked about, with responsibility, with consequences, with encouragement, they will grow to be confident, to feel worthy, to have strong self-esteem, not filled with anger and rage. And they will know that they can become something great in this world. To end this epidemic, and it is an epidemic of anger and rage in the world, it starts with you. It starts with you, your children, and how you plan on raising the next generation of adults. That's our job. We're raising adults, not children. They're already children. If you need a system in place, get my book. That will help. Get the Quit Yelling in 21 Days course at quityelling.com. Oh, and before I go, Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, I'm doing a masterclass on gardening. I've never done a masterclass on gardening before, but there are so many wonderful benefits to starting a garden. I thought in honor of Earth Day, that would be our masterclass this week. If you want to join and you're not part of our Tranquility Tribe, where they get masterclasses for free, go to joinourclasses.com. Joinourclasses.com and sign up for the masterclass. If you're on Instagram and you're a subscriber, you get that masterclass for free. It is included with your subscription. So if you're not subscribing, it actually would cost you less money to become a subscriber than to pay for the masterclass. So if you want to save some money, become a subscriber and subscribe to my channel. You'll get extra bonuses. You get live Q&A once a month, so you can just privately talk with me, ask questions, get things solved, and you get a masterclass each month. It is endless value for very little investment. Okay, guys, so I hope this helped. Remember, I'm going to review again. You want to start slowing down, stop overscheduling, more structure. That means limits, boundaries, schedules, routines. Incorporate them into your day. It's a game changer. More encouragement. Notice the good your kids are doing. Focus on the positive. Number 4, have consequences when things don't go right, when your children make choices that are not the greatest choices. There should be consequences in place. And more choice for your kids on things that are negotiable. Non-negotiable, there's not a choice. But things that are negotiable, there are choices, and more responsibility. Choices encourage responsibility. In addition, there should be other household responsibilities that your children get. I hope this helped. I hope you'll take action today on at least one of these things so that we can start changing the epidemic of anger and rage in this world, one family, one person at a time. It starts with you, and I hope you'll join us. Thank you so much. Here's to you and days filled with peace, love, tons of laughter. It's a great stress reducer. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you joining me, and I appreciate you sharing this out. I'll see you at either the gardening masterclass, where you can go to joinourclasses.com Thursday night, and I'll see you here next time in Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and all around the web. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day.